Friday here in warm 64 degree, no breeze, weather, Scottsdale, Arizona. I know some people are watching the game from a nice warm bar in a cold town, North Dakota. Thank you for tuning in tonight. 3-game series of the Coyotes versus the Junior Knights from Vegas. Thank you for the Knights coming in, playing for us this weekend as we get geared up to head out to Calgary next week, where that's going to be another one. We're bringing Arizona heat to the nice cold confines of Canada. It'll be about 54 degrees and 30 there while we're there, which is great. So, shout out to one of the hockey dads doing double duties tonight, Jason London. Probably drinking a cranberry vodka. Before he left, he was talking about some abdominal pain, and hopefully I've heard cranberry juice and vodka clears that right up. So thank you for watching, Jay. Appreciate you as we gear up here a couple of minutes before the kids hit the ice. Big win last night for the Coyotes when they played on the Tier 2 Junior Sun Devils. A bigger team, more physical team, but the Coyotes did a very good job staying disciplined and on top of the schedule. Coaches are coming out far side over, led by Jace Mullet, Shane Harvey, and Coach Cody Gilling. Coach Cody's not a man of many words, but he's felt a lot. So kind of like Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly, carry a big stick. Good things will happen. So a lot of teams traveling in this weekend. Junior Kings, I believe the 10U or 11U are currently playing right now versus the Coyotes. The Coyotes up 1-0. And then a team from back east, not really knows, playing the 14 only Tier 1s tonight, right at the same time. So if you got to watch both games, I recommend watching both. I'm definitely the better of the broadcasting group here, but I have to be Han Solo because, again, someone has to be a hockey dad and have 2 kids and go someplace cold. Throwing a little shade there to my buddy Jason Lennon over there. How are you?
How you doing?
Good, good. You want to commentate with me or no?
I'm terrible on the mic.
It's all right. So is Jason. He just gives me one word. No pressure though.
I'm not good.
You did a hell of a job on the box though yesterday. I mean,
You like that?
man, squared away.
I mean,
I saw the hand signals in out.
looking at Cody, I'm like, what do you want? What's
Yeah.
going on?
That's all intuitive of a good penalty box
There it is.
coordinator person thing. What are they even called? Penalty box monitor?
Such a horrible
It is. Sounds like a DOJ request or something. It's, we don't really want any of that. What'd you think of the game last night?
I thought they played well. That was probably the most competitive game
In a while. Yeah, they were big kids. I would say compared to that New York team when we were in Dallas, that was probably the last time we played something physical like that. So.
Thing is that, and then the beginning of the year, played the Ducks team.
Yeah, yeah.
I would check the scoreboard. Why can't we just stop getting the goal in the chest?
Yeah. Yep. Find the different areas, or at least if you're going to hit them low in the leg pads.
Oh, God,
Get some rebounds.
We don't crash the net. You'll rebound everywhere.
Yeah. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your Coyotes taking the floor. Ready to go. The floor of the ice. We are live here from this lovely confines. Shane Doan, Captain Coyote. See if we get another big crowd here tonight. People filling in. Here's Papa Hardison's here. Brother Hardison. Mrs. Jacob is here. Grandma Jacob is here. I'm sure Mom, Pop Jacob are here. Is going to be watching from home. Recovering from the surgery there. Mom, I hope you're doing well. Want to stay good on it. Pleased to report no real injuries here for the Coyotes. Couple injuries looks like for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's never good to see someone in an arm sling. But as we get going, Papa Ryan Hopper, he's not going to talk to us. He's as cold as the other side of the pillow. But again, see what we have going again tonight. As I remember, the Golden Knights have one heck of a goaltender that was playing around. I think he's here tonight. I don't know. Looks like it. but he's one that's going to be hard to get around. He gave problems with us last year. So hopefully Coyotes can find something other than a logo or a chest. They can get low leg pads and come around for rebounds. So face-offs here is going to be huge. Again, we love you tuning in tonight. If you're drinking a cranberry vodka and your name's Jason, we appreciate you tuning in. Rocco played one heck of a game last night as well. He's going to play game 2 tomorrow morning versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas Golden Knights will be in the Apex rink. Love to see here the Coyotes warming up. Looks like a semi sellout here. Probably a good 46 people. The forecast or the fire marshal only gives us 123 on this side of the rink, so that's like half. About 2.5 minutes before we get going. Want to see a big, fast-paced game? Take it off from yesterday. The Coyotes play pretty physical. A couple of parents were very excited to come away with a win. Again, the Sun Devils were very physical, pushed us around, but we didn't buckle. We continued to play hard, came away with a 3-2 win there. So feel free to chime in, anyone out in the chat. Let us know how you did. If you're playing somewhere in this great, wonderful country called America, and you're allowed to play hockey, it's a great day. So let us know where you're tuning in from. It's kind of lonely here in the booth without anyone to talk to. Even though my lovely co-host Jason just says one word, but you know, it's good to have someone to talk to. One of the longest warm-ups I can remember here. I ran out of stuff to talk about, so we'll just talk about the warm-ups here. And Coach Cody is the only one not paying attention to the Coyotes warm-ups. Harvey and Jace are looking very good. All right, under a minute here. Brandon Jacob is going to be a net tonight for the Coyotes. See who's going to round out the starting. Lineup. A lot of changes. A lot of things went back to normal yesterday with the Coach Cody with the lineups. Some stayed, some changed, some went back to normal. And we'll see if there's any mixing of the stew tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go off for a couple seconds, grab wet the palate, and we'll get back into it. All right, folks, back at it here. Coyotes versus Golden Knights, brought to you by the Stewart household. Coming in, Ryan, Trophy Dad Ryan showing up here tonight, watching. Kids play hard. We know Josh Kaplan is on his way as well. We'll be at some point. Thank you, Jen Kaplan, for going in the box tonight. Not that Garrett didn't do a good job yesterday, being the penalty box guru, but you see them coming around here. So moving in, and Gibson are going to be your defensive pair. Captain Turner, Stewart, the Pikes Elite is going to start the forward part of the group here. And again, Coyotes trying to come away with another win tonight. See what happens here. Coyotes are banging on the boards, getting this ready to go here. Again, Knights, Coyotes, game 1. As they say, and point a point, Penasco, who got the hockey. And the puck is, nope, not yet. Puck is dropped there, controlled by the Knights. They bring it up to the far side, bring it into the zone. Turner's going to give chase, trying to get it up to the near side. Stewart puts it back down low and trying to get it. No one's there, but Knights look to get it, come around. Turner goes up against the biggest player out there for the Knights, and he takes a little bit of a hit. Paisalini in the corner. Looks to get it. Puck comes out. Rylan Stewart gets it. Tries to get over to Noob again, but it's knocked a little bit wide. Settles on the stick in Vegas. Vegas gets it up out of the zone. Quickly through the neutral. And the centering pass comes all the way around. Far side. Not much there. Puck comes all the way around. Behind. No one's there. And Vegas gets it out to the point. Nice little move there by 38. He comes around. He puts it down low. Off of Stewart. Nice little hit there by Gibson. Knocks him off the puck up over to Newbegin. Newbegin goes back around. They try to rub him off the puck. Not able to. Kicked up and out. No, kept in. And the shot there. Nice shot there by 38. Keeps it in and was able to put a solid shot. Braden makes the save there. So face-off comes back up. Over, trying to get it back out. Sukit is in now along with Trevor London as well as Schlesinger. Coming back down low. Trev that could into the corner, pushes him off the puck slip. Sukit tries to get it out, not able to. Comes back up over the far side. Gossage is in defensively with Beard. Gossage puts a shot, goes down to the outside of the net. Not sure if that was a shot, but it went all the way back down to the far side. Up over, the little chip back into the zone. Trev lines up a hit, pushes him off the puck, tries to find Sukit, finds Schlesinger. Schlesinger with the shot, and that goes deflected wide into the corner. No rebound opportunity. Sukit gets it out to the point over to Beard. Beard scored last night, along with Gosh. Gosh puts a shot, and a shot there, but it gets deflected, trying to get it back up. Back behind, trying to get it as Vegas. Backhand pass. Gossage comes down and gets a pitch, keeps it back into the zone. Wrap around pass. No one's there for the Coyotes. Beard's trying to skate there, but too much on that one. Gets it across near side, but Gossage gets it. Nice pass to Schlesinger. Schlesinger brings over. Fusatola's able to get in. Stick gets in the way. Dortch comes down, puts a shot. Goes deflected all the way across. And a board pass looks to get all the way out. And Walsh is able to get the puck. Centering pass gets it straight up over to Kaplan. Kaplan is on. He had a heck of a game yesterday. Didn't really score, but man, nice center pass up over to Walsh. Walsh puts a shot. And that gets deflected in the corner. Good play there by Kaplan. Talking about how he had basically a target on him, had several big hits put on him, but he got up and played well. So faceoff comes back up over Dortch. Dortch tries to skate through some people, loses it. The puck goes back out, down low, off of Hoffner. Hoffner puts a shot, goes off of a defensive player for Vegas, back up over to Fusatola. Fusatola gets a no-look pass, goes foul outside of the zone to Walsh. Walsh gets it. Speed fake pass there by Hoffner. Hoffner looks to get it up to Fusatola. Fusatola does. Right back over to Hoffner. Hoffner with the shot. A nice save there by the goaltender. Another shot. Rebound by Dortch. Leg pad save into the corner. Looks to get it. Vegas is trying, swarming right now. And look at Kaplan. Pitching him against the board. No one's really helping him out there. Fusatola up in the high slot. Looks to get up. Squirts free up over to Gibson. Gibson puts in a shot. And good save there by the goaltender. A couple shots coming big right now. And don't know how, but no scoreboard. 0-0, 11:45 left here, first period. I'll try to keep the stats later. Verma goes with the face-off win. Gets it down low off of Hubbard. He's coming up against the board. Gibson, Hubbard, Hardinson. Seeing nice for the first time. Centering pass, trying to get to Hardinson, not able to. Gibson comes down low, back behind the end line. He shakes off a hit, comes back around. He loses the puck down low, but regains control. Gets it over to little Hardinson. Carter Hardinson gets that cross-eyes pass up over to Newbegin. Newbegin puts a shot, goes off the end board, tries to get in front, not able to. And good play there by Hubbard. Tries to come around, but Vegas gets it. We have a couple of collisions trying to get it back around. Dump and chase here. Rubigan surveys, looks. Vegas does a change. But a little bit of a turnover. Shot and a save there by Jake. Almost came across back and forth. Papa Nubigan was not a big fan of that. But Nubigan gets down low behind far side. Gossage going to try to get there. He does. Keeps it in. Gets a board pass. Unfortunately, Hubbard is going for a change. On now comes Paisalini. Coyotes look to get it, but Vegas is looking to get some numbers. Pass comes all the way down, gets behind the defense. Beard's going to try to get there, uses his body. Nice play there by 61. He uses his body as well. Backhand pass over to Paisalini. Paisalini looks to carry it. Backhand pass up over to Beard. Beard with momentum. Little thing called Mo. Oh, but he takes a shot and loses it. Pulled his head on that one, kind of like I do with my golf swing. Looking for a long drive, but a little bit of a dud. Coyotes keep it in the zone. Turner back in along with Paisalini. Turner still fighting with it. Back down now. Stewart's going to try to get it. Puck comes back out to the far side and bounces all the way over. And we're going to get our first icing call there. 10:06 left to play. First period. See what happens here. Good play by the Coyotes. So far, been on their right side of the offensive zone. No changes here for the Coyotes. Face off, won by the Coyotes. To Gossage. Over to Beard. Beard puts a shot. Gets deflected. Doesn't make it back to the goaltender. Coming back around. Paisalini is able to get a stick on it. Vegas looks to go. Good body there by Stewart. Forward pass tries to get it. Gossage. He goes across ice pass. And Vegas gets in the way. They're looking to get centering pass. Comes all the way through the crease. Good back checking there by the Coyotes. Takes away a potential high shot there by Vegas. It comes back over. Turner tries to get it. He does. Paisalini. That kid has got great hair. It's a shame he's got to wear a helmet. Face shot there by Paisalini goes off the leg pad, and Vegas goaltender's, he's going to save it. Thought he wanted to cover it up. His team says, no, give me the puck. Comes back around. Stewart. No, little Trev that could. Comes out of there fast. Gets it over to Schlesinger. Schlesinger tries to find a collapsing Sukit, but a little bit behind. Walsh looks. Deflected. Shot goes all the way down. It was deflected into their goaltender for the Knights. So far, he's stand up. Oh, nice little pass there by Schlesinger over to Sukit. Sukit looks for him. Back in. Still nothing there. Still looking. Back line gets it out over to Hoffner. Noah Hoffner, he comes out. He puts a shot. That's a leg pad save again. Goes back into the corner. Schlesinger tries to line it up. Bounce a puck up over. And trying to get it. Not able to. Hoffner's going to try to get it over to Walsh, I believe. But good forechecking there. And puck comes all the way back over to Sukit. He's going to come around. That kid's got super jets on his skates. He's a fast skater there. Using his body well in the deep corner. Trying to get it. Back behind Sukit. Backhand pass. Walsh is going to pitch down. He looks for it. Gets it back up over to Sukit. Down low and high pass. Weird bounce comes out of the zone. Over to Hoffner. Hoffner survey. Looks. Cross ice pass. Little stick in the way there. Vegas looks to collapse quick. They do. Errant pass by. Oh, good play. Pass by Walsh, but good recovery by the Coyotes. A shot, another leg pad save by the goaltender for Vegas. So far, Dortch is in, along with Rubigan. Schlesinger's coming off. Rubigan, he wants to line it up. Took a little bit extra on that one, and a little touch pass trying to get it. Kaplan in, using his stick. Good job there. Touch pass, Fritz shot. Leg pad save. And Dortch was there, but just a little bit wide of his. And go back behind now. Kaplan's first to the puck, uses his body. Tries to get it down low behind. Kaplan still with it, uses his body, and wants to wrap it around, not able to. Gibson is eagerly waiting. And the little board pass comes over to Vegas. Rowan Gibson gets it, nice cross-ice pass. So far, Coyotes doing a really good job with their passing. And it looks like there's a broken stick on the ice. Can't really tell, it's white, but yes. Back over to Gibson. Gibson, Gypsy-Doo, Raparoo. Still with the puck, still skates, board pass. Not able to get it. Good collapse there by Kaplan. Turnover at neutral ice. Gets it up over to Dortch. Dortch is going to use his body. He also had a target on his back as well instead of numbers. Nice smart play there by Vegas as they are going to ice that one. And so far, good job there by the Coyotes. Pretty much owning this first period here. Almost 10 minutes gone by, and pretty much most of the side has been on Vegas. I believe it's like 3 or 4 shots Vegas, and probably 14 at least for the Coyotes. Face off there, comes back over. Hardison is back in along with Hubbard, along with Verma. Gossage and Beard back down low. Good play there. Verma takes a big hit. Hardison with a toothpick makes a move, goes in between the wickets, not able to get. Puck squirts free. Beard puts a shot, goes off the skate of the defender. 36 for Vegas. Good job there. Huddy trying to get it and staying on the stick. Back forward. Coyotes are in the pocket, whacking and attacking, trying to get it. Good play by Hubbard. Gets it down low. Comes back up over. Verma chops it over to Gossage. Gossage gets it up over to Verma. Verma gets it to Hubbard. Hubbard gets it to the Hardy Party. Comes back up over down low. Goaltender knocks it wide, and a nice play there. Nice stick move. Oh, good play. Hardison was trying to make a shifty move there, but played by the body. Gossage gets a pass, goes through the wickets. That's also known as the leg of Hoffman. Hoffman, cross-ice pass back over to Hardison. Hardison looks. He's going to put it to that far corner, and he saw a hit was coming. Comes back around. Nice body there by, looks like Hardison. Shot there by Hoffner. Gets down low to Hubbard, to Verma. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard's looking. Oh, yeah, push up against the board. No call there. So refs seem to be letting it play a little bit. Hubbard says, I'm going to come back into the play. Back up over. Walsh comes back on. Hoffner gets a saucer. Pass down to Verma. Verma stays on his skate. He's moving around back behind. I can hear Abby right now just telling Viraj to skate. Try to get a centering pass up over to Turner. Turner might have got away with it. Here's Captain Turner. Might have got away with the hook. Shot and offsides is the call. That's a little dipsy-do move. But close. Like I said, the refs are letting them play as we come back around. There, so Turner in, along with Stewart, Isolini, no line changes yet for Coach Gillen. Face off one by the Coyotes, up over to Walsh. Walsh gets it to Hoffner. Hoffner to Pisolini. Pisolini carries it in and doesn't see what he likes. Gets it over to Hoffner. Hoffner, he puts a shot and it goes. Nice save. Deflection goes right into the wickets right there. The goaltender almost bounced out, but he keeps it in. So, again, it looks like more people are interested in watching from the fishbowl rather than the stands. Solid 126 people tonight. Fire Marshal might get called. Face-off comes back in, trying to get Ryan Stewart, uses his body, comes back over. Pisolini's going to fight for it. He uses his stick, gets it up and out. Stewart tries to get it, gets it back to Turner, rolls off of his stick. Turner still fighting. And biggest forward pass. Not able to get it, but it comes back over. Forechecking by the Coyotes have been really good tonight. And the pass comes back over, chipped up and out. Vegas looks to get it up over. They're going to put it high up into the far side. Rowan Gibson turns around and looks. Make sure nothing's going on. Newbegin uses his stick to make sure 61 goes wide. And so momentum taken away there as Gibson gives a pass right in front of the goaltender, which is never fun. And yeah, that right there looked not good from the very beginning. Gibson went to great move, lost the puck, brought it back over, tried to get a pass down, and ends up being an icing game. 4:06 left, first period. Sukit and Schlesinger as well as Trevor London. Face-off comes back over, won by the Coyotes. Centering pass comes around, but nice play there by Sukit. Tries to get a board pass, but Sukit says, I don't think so. Comes around, up around, and the goaltender. Nice defensive play and a stop by the goaltender. Wise play is he went through the legs, tried to make a shot on, the goaltender gobbles it back up. So, again, weird pass. Goes wide, Sukit intercepts it and brings it back down. So now going to come up to the left side. Coming back over Gibson. Looks, somehow gets it all the way through. Oh, chip there by London. Just goes wide of the net. Settles on the stick of Schlesinger. Schlesinger again with it. Puck is bouncing around. Comes back up over. Comes back over Sukit. Goaltender gives it right back to him. Back out to the point to Gibson. Gibson lines it up. Whiffs. This is it. Calmly gets it off the boards. Down low to Schlesinger. Schlesinger looks to bring it around. Still with it. Centering pass. And it's knocked free. Back behind. Rubigan. He comes down low. Vegas' 61 is trying to come around. Trev uses his body, but a nice little doopsie-doo move. Pulling the string by 61. Nice place play there by the Vegas Knight. Back behind. Backhand pass by Gibson. Tries to get over to Newbegin. Newbegin surveys, looks, finds Sukit. Sukit gets it and deflected off of a Vegas stick. And the line change is coming back over. And actually chips out there a whole little bit reading the field there. Fusatola gets it up over to Dortch, but Dortch was offsides by just a smidge. Good play there by Vegas as Dortch was ready to go. But, all right, Fusatola, Kaplan, Dortch, Kostic, and Beard. Face off, comes back up over to the Knights, cross-ice pass. Forward pass all the way down. Beard tries to get it, not able to. It's going to come back up over. And Beard, backhand pass up over to Gossage, up over to Dortch. Dortch surveys, looks, still goes. Gets a pass up over to Kaplan. But off the heel of his stick, he has to wait to get onside. Centering pass back up over to Dortch, and that's off of his heel of his stick. And Vegas gets it out. They're in the race there. Look at Kaplan go right now. You know Josh had him doing some gassers before the game. Making sure that he stays in shape, ready to go. Fusatola tries to get a touch pass out. Not able to. Vegas centering pass gets it over. Intercepted by Beard. Beard here. Dortch calling for it. Dortch to the far side. Waiting for his team to line up. They do. Dortch is going to continue wide. Doesn't like what he sees. Oh, was going to backhand it. Wisely doesn't. Gets it across. Goes through the crease. Right down low. Gossage gets it up over to Holden. Kaplan. Kaplan comes away with it. Gets a centering pass. Oh, bounces over the stick. And Dortch, good try there. Dortch tries to use his body, but 38 gets the puck out. Regrouping on the Coyotes are neutralized. With 1:46 left to play here. First period. Fusatola tries to get it. Stick lift there. And oh, Dortch almost got it to Fusatola. Vegas wants to get numbers. Pulls the string for it. Backhand. Good play there defensively by the Coyotes. And even a better play by the Knights. A turnover there. Comes back up over. Braden tries to get it. I would love to see him stay up as a goaltender guy. He goes down low right away. Trying to get Hubbard with it. Gets it back over to Walsh. Walsh puts a shot. And that is just a little bit wide. Good setup there, but not able to get it. Hartson catches it. Looks, gets it up over to Verma. Verma tries to get it across. And tied up is Hubbard. Has a good opportunity. Oh, comes back around. Puck is right in front of the goaltender. Trying to get it. And it's covered up right there. And no one's trying to get extra hits there. Just also trying to make sure the goaltender doesn't get plowed into right there. I mean, it doesn't get much closer than that. As they say in Happy Gilmore, you just gotta tap it in. Tap a root. But Vegas keeps it out. So coming up on 1 minute left here. Coming up to the right side of the net for Vegas. Face off, controlled by the Coyotes. Hoffman tries to get down to Hubbard, not able to. Hardinson gets it back over. Hubbard with it, comes back around, still looking. Hubbard surveys, looks, cross-ice pass, gets it to Hoffner. Hoffner looks, he puts a shot there, and it's saved by the goaltender for Vegas. 45 seconds on the button left. Happy early weekend for you. Happy pre-weekend too. Face-off control by the Coyotes. It's about that time of year. It's going to be the Waste Management Open coming up here. So good luck to everybody. Puck comes out of the zone. Freeway driving and everything. He's back down on the far side. Good play there by Walsh. Gets it back out, up over to Hardinson. Hardinson, they've got numbers. They want to go dunch pass. They'll pass up over to Barrage. Barrage all the way across to Hubbard. And Hubbard finally puts it in there, folks. I can't see the scoreboard, but yes, 1-0 with 15 seconds left here. All set up by Walsh. Walsh had the stick, blocked the dump in, gets it right back over to Hardinson. Hardinson gets it to Barrage. Barrage gets it across to Hubbard, and there you go. 15 seconds left. Coyotes go up by 1. Face off, tied up there. Trying to get it as indicative of Coach Gilling. Says, you score, you stay. Come back around. Hardinson tried to pull the string, not able to get it. Knock off the stick. Barrage pickpockets it. No one's in the center there. Hubbard is there. He gives a pass. Looking for someone down the slot. Up over. And no shot there. The period is over there. First period gone. Coyotes up by 1. here. Music getting put up there. All right, folks. Shots are 18-2 in favor of the Coyotes as we get going here. Yeah, it's all Jason London's fault that I have no scoreboard. So he called me right before, wanted me, I had it all set up, ready to go. And Jason's like, hey, can you go live early? And I'm like, sure, I'd love to, little buddy. And I get back into the app, but now I have no scoreboard. Blame is wasteful, though. I'll take ownership. I was not prepared. I should have checked my equipment. It's what I tell my kids, check your equipment and double check it twice, because 2 is 1, 1 is none. Starting here, second period, as Coyotes are up by 1. It's going to consist of Paisalini, Stewart, as well as Turner, Newbegin, and Gibson. Face off won by the Knights to get it across. Nice pass from Gibson to Newbegin. Newbegin gives him a little flip check there. Stewart using his body, coming free is Turner. Turner brings it in near side. Gonna dump it down low. Turner is wrapped up and wanted a dancing partner. Vegas is still tied up. Trying to get it. Puck comes back over to Stewart. Stewart comes away with it. Still looking. Want to wrap her up pass. Let him get it. Wise pass up over to Gibson. Gibson, he makes a move, but again, knocked out of the zone there. Maybe want to see a cross pass by Gibson, but it comes back over. Gibson surveys and looks, gets it back out. He's going to keep it, and still keeping it. Loses it again rather than finding a nope, but he still fights. Nope, puck comes back out, back into the Coyotes. Want to see a cross-ice pass. There it is. Gets to the Newbegin, but it's off the backside of his heel of his stick. Back up over to, ooh, hello there. Back behind. Over to Paisalini. Paisalini's carrying it. He wants to come around. Vegas has got active sticks right now. The Coyotes need to stick with what got him there and do a good job of making the passes, strong, crisp passes, as Vegas is giving the passing lanes. And it comes back over. Here comes Vegas and can get numbers if they skate. Swinging wide. Center pass comes back around. Leg pad save there by Dinkler. And a puck comes back up over behind. Have no idea how that did not go in. But great play there. Who was that? I believe that was Beard who kept it out. Is it Braden makes a play, comes back up over to the far side. Comes back to the far side. Braden made a leg pad save, put right to the Vegas player. They try to chip it over and it bounced twice. And I think Beard was able to get it, keep it out as Vegas coming for a rebound. Coyotes are going to go on the first power play here of the night with 13:26 left. Here in the first period. Interference is the call, but brought to you by Windows of Tucson. If you're in Tucson, want some windows, call Windows of Tucson. Face off, won by the Knights. They get it back out to the far side. Over to Hoffner. Hoffner gets it up over to Verma. Verma, nice touch pass over to Hubbard. Eddie Hubbard's looking, gives it right back to Verma. Verma tries to get it to Fusatola, but good play by 34. Takes the stick all the way across. It's going to come down, and icing's going to be the call on that one. As the Coyotes are on their first power play of the evening. All right, let's see what we get going here. Gibson is in now along with Beard. Coach Cody didn't like that setup there. London's going to be in along with Dortch. Dortch pushes London out. And a face-off comes over to Vegas. Trev pushes him against the boards, trying to get it. Comes all the way across. You have 3 Coyotes down low. He's looking for a centering pass because Dortch no one was there. Here comes Vegas. They're going to chip it. Beard's going to be a chaser. Nice play there by 87 as he dumps it. He's the first one there, but loses an edge. Kaplan gets it up over to London. London loses it. Comes back up over to neutral ice. Dortch stops skating that one, but chases it down. Pass across up over to Gibson. Gibson back to Dortch. Back over. Dortch looks, wanted to find a lane. Beard was there, but just not enough closing an angle. Where's Vegas? Back up over. Gibson puts a shot that goes high off into the net there. Again, maybe you want to see him swipe it over to the far side. Get it over to Beard, gets a good angle. When you get the goaltender squaring up to you, you don't really have a lot. You're hoping your team can maybe put a deflection on there, but get him moving left or right a couple times, and good things will happen there. Face off, won by the Coyotes. Hoffner and along with Hardison. There it is, back and forth. Go over to Verma. Verma gets it all across. Gets it up over to Hubbard. Hubbard puts a shot. And a nice little save there by the goaltender. And it comes back out to the point, over to Hardison. Hardison back over. Hoffner, he puts a shot, goes off the skate. Nice play there by 38, and he's just going to carry it. Smart play, and he's going to dump it all the way down far side. Very, very smart play by Valen right there. Back line over Hardison. Hardison, saucer pass up over to Fusatola. Fusatola uses his foot. Touch pass over to Verma, looks to reset. Verma still looking. Saucer pass up over to Hoffner. Hoffner still with it. He puts a shot. That goes wide. Hardison was there. Got caught down a little too low there. We do have offensive-minded defensive players. Shot there by Hardison. High shots, high off the dots. And not really trying to get it. And so Vegas comes back to full strength just right before the icing, or just after the icing was called. So as it goes down to the far side, Coyote is going to consist of Kaplan, Schlesinger. Well, it's Sukit, Dubigin, and Gibson back together. A little bit of a change there by Coach Gillen. Schlesinger tried to get it, not able to. Nice little touch pass back to Dubigin from Gibson. Far side, dump pass, bounces over the stick. First, Sukit tries to get there. He does, uses his body, comes away with it. Strong with the stick is Sukit. Out high, up over to Dubigin. He lines it up. He puts a shot. And nice job there as deflected by Sukit. Goes off the leg pad of the goaltender. Gibson, wise play. Another one over to Sukit. Sukit shoots it wide though. Schlesinger's going to try to give chase. And puck comes back up over. Good play there by the Coyotes. Looks to get it back over. Second period of play. Coyotes are up 1-0. Vegas has been pretty much outshot right here. And time of possession has favored the Coyotes. Oh, there you go. Good play there by Gibson. Keeps it in. And Sukit is going to get off. Fighting through is Schlesinger. He's still fighting, trying to get it. Kaplan comes on. Board pass, gets it up over to Newbegin. Newbegin across. Turner's down low. Gibson comes out. He puts a shot. Nice save by the goaltender. It comes back up. And Gibson lines up a hit. Gets it down low. Gibson finds Kaplan. Kaplan comes around for it. Back at. Great save by the goaltender. As Kaplan was right there, but just couldn't put it back. Puts it back down far side. Jakemer puts it up over, back to his buddy Newbegin. Newbegin gets the Kaplan. Kaplan gets it up over, and you know the hit's going to come down. Nice clean hit there by Chacon. Gets it back across, up over to Gibson. All the way down. Icing's going to be the call. And great hit by 85. Lines him up and puts it down. And another good hit, too, by Gibson. So Vegas shows they're not shying away from the hits, so we'll see if anything can capitalize. So far, goaltender for Vegas has done a very good job keeping their team in it. Coming off to the right side of Jakemer. Face off still there, trying to pull it away. Stewart keeps it. You have Gossage in along with Turner. Turner takes a swipe, gets it out. Tries to get it down to Paisalini. Paisalini's going to give chase. Stewart, Paisalini. Paisalini comes around and stays off it. Backhand pass, tries to get Stewart. Stewart's put up against the board. Paisalini looks to help him out. You have all three of our offensive players down low at the end line. We'd like to maybe see one stay high in the slot. There's where Turner goes. Up over to Beard. Beard lines him up. Shot in there, goes off the end board and wide. Back down low. Comes back over. Turner, nice shot over to Stewart. Stewart, he puts it high. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like the Coyotes are going to need a soccer net tonight to maybe get some shots on goal. Well, we have good shots on goal. We just got to put it in the back of the net. Here, Stewart is a human backpack over to Paisalini. Paisalini tries to get a shot. Good play there by Vegas as it goes off one of their players. And they look together, and that's coming back around. Back down low. Turner, ring-a-ding-ding, off the board. Off the board. Puck comes back in. And it comes back down low over to Beard. Beard comes down, deflected. Yeah, there it is. Well, a couple of moms. Hopefully number 4 is all right, but the Coyotes own the time of possession.
If it's your head, you don't stop the game.
Yeah, it's our time. It's our field. We have possession. You don't stop it. So come back around. Hopefully I think that's number 4 comes back in. We don't want to see anything bad from him. That was a hell of a shot too. That was off of his leg pad, off the shin pad. So yeah, that doesn't feel good, folks. I don't play the hockey, but I would assume getting hit that hard with a puck would suck. So 8:32 left in the second. Line up to the left side of the goaltender. Face off 1. Trev tries to put a shot and able to get it. Walsh is in along with Hoffman. Walsh puts a shot. And that goes wide. Oh, sneaky shot by Hoffman. It goes wide, but I'll give that a character point because it went through the leg pads or the legs of a Vegas player. Trevor's trying to pull it out. He does. Trevor's still with it. He puts a shot. That gets deflected. Goes high up over in the corner. And high sticking is going to be the call there. Vegas tried to get it back out. It's going to come up to the left side of Vegas. 8:07 left to play here. Love to see everyone here tonight. No change here by the Coyotes or the Knights. Face-off win by the Knights. And a give and go is 38. Saw George coming down fast. Trev trying to get the puck out. Tries to, still with it. Back behind. Gets it back up over. Kaplan's trying to pick it. Back down low. Out over to Walsh. Walsh trying to put a shot. Not able to. Cross-ice pass to Hoffner. Hoffner back to Kaplan. Kaplan with the shot. And that's a heck of a shot. And a wrister there by Kaplan. Coyotes go up by 2 there. $7:41 left to play. Nice play there, all around by the Coyotes as they moved the puck very well and put a good opportunity on it. Face off there, comes off to Walsh, to Hoffner. Hubbard uses his legs, tries to keep it. He's going to skate, trying to get it back behind. And puck goes back up over. Hoffner tries to get it. He does. He keeps it. Goes down now. Still looking. Hoffner with the apple. And the scorer is Kaplan. So Hardinson is on along with Verma. Hoffner, offensive-minded defensive player. Back it up. Tries to find someone. Hardinson keeps the stick down. Trying to get it. Turnover there. Hoffner, like to see a pass. And does. Gets it across up over to Walsh. Walsh loses it. Carries it back over. Shot there. It goes to the outside of the net. But never fear, Hubbard is there. Back behind, still looking. Tries to get a board pass, gets to Walsh. Walsh, yep, gets it to Hoffman. Nice pass. It's like he was in the back. Nice, all the way across, just outside. Hubbard had a one-timer. Good setup there by Hardinson, but not able to get it. Gets it back up over to Walsh. Walsh to Newbegin. Newbegin backhand pass. Turnover, but back up over. Newbegin back down low to Walsh. Walsh looks, board pass up over to Hardinson. Hardinson is able to get a stick on it. It's going to come down low. Verma's going to chase. Off goes Walsh. Nice play by Verma. Still there. Puts a shot. Nice leg pad save. And 2 good saves by the goaltender for Vegas. Cross ice pass. Nice read there by Gibson. Surveys, looks, and says there's not a lot that I like here. Dumps it down to Verma. Verma. Oh, tried to get it right back to Gibson. Hardinson lines up a hit, gets it. Gibson goes wide. Gibson still there, trying to get it. Good play defensively by Vegas. Into legs. Gibson still with it. Finds it across. Schlesinger, he puts a shot. Blocker save. Bouncing up and out. Oh, just out. And here comes Newbegin, setting it back up. Vegas comes back out. Newbegin wanted to bring it. Not able to. Hardinson coaches it around. Looks to go. Shot there, ring-a-ding-ding off the post. It stays into the boards. Hardinson tries to get it, comes back around. Nice play. Fusatolo using that big body, rubs it off the smaller Vegas player. Tries to get it right back to Fusatolo. Fusatolo puts a shot. That ends back up into the goaltender. 5:26 left to play. And Vegas down by 2. Going to swap up some defensive player. We're going to have Gossage and Beard in, Sukit, Schlesinger, and Fusatoa. So another small change there by Coach Gilling. Gets it back up over. Beard puts a shot, and that gets deflected wide. Leaving one off of Schlesinger. And Gossage keeps it down low. Fusatoa lines up his body, puts it back up over, and here comes Vegas. Vegas looks to get it out, back behind. Touch pass, Vegas, here it goes. They've got numbers here. If they want to, going to swing it wide. Nope, Beard stays right there. Dump pass, settles on the stick of Beard. Beard gets a centering pass over to Schlesinger, but the stick is on the curve, is on the wrong side. But Beard follows the play and taking it back over to Schlesinger. Schlesinger trying to get it back into the zone, he does. And good play by Vegas. On Sukit, Sukit's trying to get it. Vegas is desperately trying to get it out. They can get some numbers, but no, they dump it and going to chase there and do a change. Braden takes the puck, stops it for Gossage. Gossage gets it to Fusatola. Fusatola in the corner, pinned up against the board, trying to get it. So again, still with the puck, Schlesinger's trying to get it, trying to pick it out. Not able to, slowly coming back out. Settles on the stick of Riley Gossage. Hubbard gets it to the red line, back over. Beard gets it in, forehand, backhand, looks to go wide, still with it, comes back around, and shot there. Off the leg pad, goes into the corner. Fusatola pins him up against the board. Fusatola trying to get it out. Stewart is with it. Fusatola still trying. Beard's a little bit slow getting up after falling down. Vegas still looking, still looking, still looking. Shot save there by Jakemer as a rare opportunity and a turnover right there. Looking to try to get it. Nice centering pass by 61, but it comes back over. Beard's trying to get it out. Vegas looks to set it up. No one's really skating to the puck for Vegas. They finally do, but it's a turnover over to Stewart. Beard is gassed. He's been on for quite some time. Nice pass there by Stewart. Gets it to Paisolini, and I think Beard can finally get a rest there. Well-deserved. So does Gossage. Forward pass. Goaltender says, I'm going to touch it, get it back over. Little Captain Turner trying to get it. Swiped over and stolen by Paisolini. Paisolini. And Hoffner lines up the hit. Trying to get it. You got to be careful with those hits there, boys. Hands don't come up. They create, that's a penalty. Still going over there. Bouncing the puck. Goes back behind Braden. Through the trapezoid over to Hoffner. Hoffner board pass. No one's, but it settles right over to Paisolini. Paisolini's going to dump it. So under 3 to play here. And they come back around. Vegas seems to pick up the pace. Scouters can't build anything up. Paisolini with a turn, picks up a turnover, comes back around. And he wants to get a shot. But good stick by 38. Not able to get it. Puck comes back over to the far side. And 2 Coyotes come back over. Still there. Hoffman uses his body, pushes him off the puck. 61 tries to get it, not able to. Kaplan comes on and pushes him off the puck. Kaplan, again, takes a hit. Walsh looks, tries to get it, and then icing is a play. Was looking to get Trev. Trev was looking to his right. The pass went left. Not able to regain control. It's going to go all the way down. So 2:26 left here. Second period. Coyotes up by 2. Even though we don't have a scoreboard, you got to believe me. Face off, won by Vegas. With the setup. They're going to put a shot there. And that gets deflected. I'm not sure if it made it to Braden, but it gets deflected wide behind him. Centering pass. No one's there but Charlie Dortch, and he gets a board pass. Making Vegas have to reset it. Trying to pull it out is Trev, not able to. Kaplan lines up a hit. Good thing that he slowed up. That would have been maybe a head contact. Hard pass up over to London. London kicks it out. Kaplan's there with numbers on the Coyotes. Cross the Dortch. Dortch, nice paddle save. Back up over to Newbegin. And another blocker save there. They're trying to wrap around as Kaplan, but it's saved and it comes back out. Coming back up over Gibson. He puts a shot there. That goes off of, believe it or not, Trev. And comes back over down low. Icing's going to be the call. 1:33 left to play here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for viewing tonight's game. The final words there by Coach Gilling. 2-0 lead, worst lead in hockey. Has the Coyotes up. Face off to the side, up there. Nice little quick shot there by Hubbard, but his stick is in the way and goes high up into the net. So Verma in, Hardinson, Hubbard, Gossage, and Beard. Face off, goes back around. Oh, there it is. So a little bit of a give and go there by the Coyotes. Puts them up by 3 now. Folks, believe it or not, that's shot 33 for the Coyotes to the 5 of Vegas. So as we get going, 1:26 left to play. Verma tries to get it. Puck comes back over, trying to get back around. Hubbard in with her. Verma with the apple. Hardinson with an apple. Backhand pass, trying to get Vegas to come around. Foreside comes back up over. And through the crease, back over behind. Beard loses an edge, thought he was held. Looking at the ref, but no call there. Back up over to Hubbard. Hubbard gets it around. 1 minute left. Nice play by Vegas. Looks to get it out. Hardinson touch pass. Gets it back over. Here comes Beard. Beard finds Hubbard. Beard still looking. Beard's by himself. Hubbard looks. Nice shot and a save there. Not really much that Hubbard could do. Maybe a low pass. Get it there. Shot by Gossage. Comes down low off the end of the boards. Back behind. Hardinson tries to pick it out. 36 seconds left behind. Nice job there by Verma. Gets pushed off. 38 comes in with an extra little cross on there. Hardinson, he puts a shot. That goes high up and over. On is Walsh and Hoffner back down low. Centering pass. Nice, good collapse there. Port Verma is the recipient of a 3-on-1. Down low, Hubbard puts a shot and somehow, nice save there by Vegas. As Hubbard tried to put a shot there and almost got it past. Sneaky pass, almost got it by him. Comes back up over to the, so about 12 seconds left here and 29 for Vegas. The netman is having a game. Probably going to need a salt bath as well. Warm baths after this one. 12 seconds to play here. Face off one. Sukin is in. Along with Sletcher tries to get around. Walsh across to Hoffner. Hoffner looks to get it. Blockers save. Deep into the corner. 3 seconds left. And that's going to do it, folks. End of the second period. As the Coyotes up by 3 against the Vegas Junior Knights. And yeah, looks like they're going to cut the ice here real quick. Here and it's that favorite time of year where we try to get some parents to talk to the old broadcast booth, but they're gonna probably go around and not really say anything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go on hold here as they cut the ice here, extra time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just going to be a few more minutes here, and we'll get this third period started here between the Coyotes and the Vegas Knights. Some fireworks on the other side. The
When is this?
All right, folks. Sorry, putting some fireworks over there. 14U Tier 1. About 6 players in a kerfuffle of a brawl over there. Being brought to you by Todd Goldman and Jason Prentice. Go check it out. There's about 11 second period, about 11 and a half minutes in. About haymakers are flying left and right. So thank you for tuning in here as the Knights will be finishing up third period here. Game 1 of 3 as the Knights versus the Coyotes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final period of play here. Again, I'm just giving the dirty deets of the Friday night fights between the Omaha team from Nebraska and the Junior Coyotes, 14U Tier 1 team. Going to get their ratings up as there's fights galore coming on that side. Waiting to figure it out. I had to come back to the broadcast booth and make sure that everyone was all right. So as we start off this final period of play, Hardinson, Verma, Hubbard in along with Gibson as well as Newbegin. Faceoff comes back over, put deep into the zone by Hubbard. Verma's going to give chase. Again, I think the Coyotes might have learned that if you're going to dump, you've got to chase. Errant pass comes through the crease. Here comes Vegas back over. Parents come piling back in. That's because the shot comes around. Nice job there by Gibson. As a hard shot by 38 Valen. Solid, looks like a solid player for Vegas. Tries to get all the way down. Good job there by Verma, trying to get it over to Hubbard. Hubbard still with it. Hubbard and Verma skate into each other, trying to get it back up over to the far side, and Verma gets a stick in the way, pinched up against the corner, trying to get it. Hardison looks to try to help him out, not able to. Hardison comes around, looks, still looking. He puts a shot, and goaltender makes another good save for Vegas. Line changes by both teams. Captain Kaplan going to be in along with little Trev that could. Dortch, Gossage, and Beard. 3-0 has the Coyotes. A quick little shot there by the Coyotes. Dortch tries to get it. Centering pass, bouncing up around. Trev skates through a hit. Gets it out to the point over to Gossage. Gossage surveys, looks, rather than take a shot, gets it to his buddy Beard. Beard puts a nice wrist shot, hard shot into the logo, but 29 gobbles it up. Looking for rebounds there. 13:57 left to play here. Offensive change. Going to consist of Stewart, Paistolini, and Turner. There's 2 captains, Kaplan and Turner on there, not to be confused. Face off 1 by the Knights. They wrap around pass. Gossage comes down, keeps it into the zone. Turner, yeah, he's able to keep it, pushed back out, back around, coming away. Paistolini keeps it on, puts it on his backhand, tries to skate through, still skating through, skates through a hit, but gets hit on that one. Nice play there by Beard. Bouncing puck, put into the corner. Those are not easy shots to save there as the puck did bounce all over the place. A little miscommunication there by Vegas as they didn't really take a hit. Pulls back up over to Gossage. Gossage puts a shot. And Muffin gets deflected, comes down low. Vegas puts another one. Oh, nice play there by Turner. He's able to get a stick on it, but unfortunately goes wide. Walsh comes on. Another pick of the pocket by Stewart. Vegas regains control. We got 2-on-2. Almost too many men on the ice there. As looking for a change for Gossage was Hoffner. Yeah, comes back over to the crease. And Vegas tries to get it. Comes back up wide, and for some reason, Jakemer goes down, and when he should stay big, gets it out to the left side over to Fusatola. Cross ice pass over to Turner. Turner puts a shot and a leg pad save, rebound. Schlesinger tries to get it, goes backside of Turner. Again, trying to get it, comes back up in and dumped up over to Hoffner. Forehand, backhand, puck comes all the way through the crease. And still there, Hoffner does a good job, looks to get it out, gets to his buddy Schlesinger. Schlesinger wants to go 3-on-1 by himself. Still with it. He realizes the hit's coming, gets the puck over Walsh. He took a one-timer, and that goes off the hand of 88. Oh, good save by the goaltenders. A backhand shot by, I believe that's Sukin. Or was that Schlesinger? No, Sukin, backhand shot, but gobbled up by the goaltender. Going to come off to the left side. Schlesinger, a face-off win. Cross-ice pass from Hoffner to Walsh. And Schlesinger gets a stick in the way, so does Sukin, but it turns wide of the net. Trying to get it. Sukin gives it a chase, and Fusatola tries to get over there. And backhand pass creates a turnover. Shot wide by Hoffner, put back into the zone by Hoffner. Not really a shot. Walsh gets it low to Sukin. Sukin tries to get it across over to Fusatola. Or no, that was Schlesinger, but it's knocked wide. Again, Fusatola, nice little stick. Ref tries to get it. And sneaks free. Walsh is back behind. Ref says no icing, it was deflected. Walsh looks, takes a swipe as Vegas ties them up. Good forecheck in there. And still trying to get it. Schlesinger's able to get it out to Sukin. Sukin gives chase. Still low. Sukin takes a hit as he's low. He gets up. Schlesinger gives a hit. A lot of bodies are everywhere right now. Hubbard is in. Down low. Puck tries to come out, gets forehand backhand at 23, gets it across. Rowan gives a hit, but it comes across. The route, a couple of parents. Gibson. Nice play there by Vegas. As two big bodies hit each other, 38 and Gibson. Allen. That comes back up over to the far side. And icing's going to be the call. Just under 11 minutes to play in the game. And Coyotes are up. Puck is going to go down to the far side. Verma, Hardinson, and Hubbard in. Nice win there by Verma. Gets it up over to Newbegin. Newbegin puts a shot. Goes off the glove and into the glass. Hardinson with it. Centering pass to Newbegin. Newbegin tried to line it up. Over to Gibson. Gibson down low to Hardinson. Hardinson tries to keep the puck on his stick. And still fighting. Vegas is trying. Hubbard uses his body. Comes back out. Touch pass over to Gibson. Gibson back up over to Verma. Cross ice to Hubbard. Somehow finds a stick in Newbegin. But they took the laundry a little bit too close to the washroom. It's spit out. Not even sure what that means, but Jason would agree with me. That was a great one. Cross ice pass over to Gibson. He lines it up, and a great save there. It's got to be on the stick, off the stick over to Verma, to Hardinson. Hardinson, he pulls the broom, but nothing's under the brush. So it goes all the way around. Dude, full of the one-timers tonight. Back behind, and Hardinson kicks it up to the far side. Newbegin comes down, skates around, back and forth, weaving, chucking, driving, back and forth. Hardinson, forehand, backhand, cross ice, tries to get it. Verma tries to get it. Centering pass, comes back around. Gibson, he dips into moves, gets it back up over. Gibson, he puts a shot, leg pad save, tries to get it back behind. Hardinson keeps it in. Pass across that throw to Verma. Verma kind of pull it around. He gets it. Oh, nice save there. Great save. Yeah, you don't push players into your goaltender. You try to clear them out. As Vegas is trying to, I understand what they were trying to do, but he's down there defenseless, and he can get hurt right there. So 9:17 left to play. 3-0. Coyotes are up here. Gossage, Beard, London, Kaplan, and Dortch. Face off there, comes back over to Vegas. Vegas tries to get a board pass. Kaplan gets it. Back to Dortch. Dortch realizes a hit's coming, comes off it, but 61 uses his body, pitches it up. Good to see number 4 back out there. He was took a shot to the leg and was down for quite some time. And good to see him back out there for Vegas. Pitched up, Trevor, back behind. Dortch tries to get it back over. Using his strong body as Kaplan, tries to get a pass, almost gets it. And Vegas wants to go. Beard uses his body, pitches off. Back behind, up over to Dortch. Dortch gets it. Somehow Trev stays on. Oh, nice save by the goaltender for the Knights as Beard tries to put a shot. Trev uses his body, comes back over. Here comes Vegas into the zone. Going to swing wide. And a little dump pass behind. Not really a shot. Look behind him, Beard. Comes back up over. 87 was all by himself, but Vegas can't really do much as the puck comes back out of the zone, down hard. Trev and Dortch are trying to get there. Trev, backhand pass comes back up over, so Vegas does a change. Kaplan comes away with a dipsy-do pass down low to Trev. Trev surveys and looks, still looking, trying to get it. Vegas, the puck is just not their friend tonight. Centering pass, looking for someone. Kaplan might have been in the zone. 61, looks like the captain for the Knights is bringing it into the zone. They're going to go wide, back and forth. And a shot, the backhand shot goes wide up into the glass. Trying to get it, comes back out to the point. Vegas sets it up. They get it down low, just past Paisalini. Shot comes around. Deflected save there by Jake. We're trying to get it. Vegas puts it back over. 3 Coyotes take chops at it, but don't really get a piece of that pie. Back over to Paisalini. Paisalini's just going to make a little dance move. 38 says, I'll be your partner, but Paisalini dumps and chases. Bounce the puck up over. Turner pushes him off the puck. Still down low. Turner gives another hit. Back behind Paisalini. Forehand backhand over to Hoffner. Across to Walsh. Walsh puts a shot, and good glove save by the goaltender. Yeah. I think it was. All right, folks. 7:08 left. Halfway done with this third period. Coyotes up by 3. Walsh in. All right, no changes here for the Coyotes. Face up, tied up is Stewart. Kicks it down low. Stewart's going to try to get it. Paisalini tries to come. Coyotes forechecking tonight has been insanely good. I don't know what Coach Mullet or Coach Gilling said to him, but forechecking has been good. Forecheck good. Back, Paisalini back to Hoffner. Hoffner squeaks one through to Walsh. Walsh, see if he gets something. There it is. Shot save. Nice play there by the Coyotes. As they now go up by 4. Shot number 50 tonight for the Coyotes. Number 50. 6:40 left to play. In is Sukit, Schlesinger, as well as Fusatola. Sukit with the puck. He runs opposite, goes back around. Nice shot and save. Back behind, his puck is still there, trying to find it. Comes back around, and Sukit is right at the crease. Make sure he doesn't interfere with the goaltender. Comes back behind. Sukit trying to pull it out off the skates. Schlesinger tries to get it out. Not able to. Schlesinger's pinned up against the board. Vegas is doing everything they can to get the puck out. Gibson lines up a hit. Yeah, comes back behind. Down low. Newbegin tries to get it. Back up over. Dump pass over to Gibson. Gibson looks. Still skating. 85. Didn't look like he liked the hit from Gibson. Lining him up. Gibson still with it. B-button move. Comes all the way around. Good play there. Sticks in the way. Shot. Attempted shot by Gibson. Goes high into the glass. Back behind. Board pass far side. Sukit uses his skate, tries to keep it in. Not able to. Good play there by Gibson. Comes back out. Overskating are the Knights. Bringing it back is Gibson. Cross-ice pass to Fusatola. Gets it up over to Schlesinger. Schlesinger, he puts a shot, and that's another stick save there. Good quality save by the netminder for Vegas. Backhand pass. Gets it up over far side. Near cross ice. Tries to get it out. He does. But Gibson regains control. Crossover to Newbegin. Newbegin tries a centering pass. Finds a skate. And again, nice hit. Hit there comes around. 97, which is Verma for us. With the puck. Tries to get it. And again, bouncing around. Hubbard. He gets it. Gets it back over to Verma just outside of his stick. Saucer pass. Sticks to get out. Does get over the stick of Gossage. Gossage and Beard, backhand pass to Beard. Beard looks. Oh, almost snuck it around to Hardinson. Good play there by 61. Gets the puck, puts it down. And comes back over. Here comes Beard. Beard across back to Gossage. Gossage past little streaking Verma. I love the Coyotes tonight. Are coming to the passes, not letting the puck come to them, setting them up for hits and takeaways. 4:30 left to play here, 4:23 to be exact. Stretch pass there by Gossage, gets it up over to Hubbard. Hubbard gets a stick in the way, Verma still skating, and he's put up against the board. Nice, good hit. Trying to get Hubbard, lines up a hit, trying to get it, but comes Vegas by themselves. Up over to the captain, Gossage tries to get it, saucer pass back behind, comes back over, save there, and penalty coming up here. So Verma is going to get called for checking there. So 3:56 left to play. .356 left to play here, and the Knights will go on power play. Penalty kill brought to you by Lund Mortgage. When you're in the zone for a loan, look for Lund Mortgage. Tries to get a centering pass. Deflected, goes wide, back behind. Netminder for Vegas, does a little tough taparoo. Penalty kill group's going to consist of Dortch, London, Walsh, and Hoffner. Good play. Stick by Dortch. Looks to get it back. Coyotes need to get back. And a dump pass down there. Walsh gets it back up over. Vegas looks to set it up. Divot, 19 for Vegas. With the puck out to the point. So get it across here. And they're setting it up. Comes back around and still keeps it. Gets it all the way through the crease. And a nice little save there by Jake, whereas it stuck in and comes back around. So slow starting penalty kill or power play for Vegas puts 4 new defensive players in for the Coyotes. What for, do you ask, Jason? London? Stewart, Newbegin, Kaplan, and Gibson. Face off. Comes up over to Vegas. Look to get it out. Cross-ice pass comes around. Blocker save. Oh, 2 really good saves there by Jake Murr as it comes back out. You know what, folks? He can get right home tonight after that happens. So not many shots, but pretty good saves there. 3 minutes left. And no changes here by either team. Juicy rebound save by Jacob. Face off. Gibson gets it. See if he can put it up against the board. Again, next year, folks, ladies and gentlemen, you can easily throw the puck down and ice it. No, that's actually 15, not 14. Goes back around. Cross-ice pass. Still with it. He comes around. Shot. Brayden didn't even see it. Gets deflected wide, though. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And it comes back out. Far side. Vegas looks to set it up. Still there. Looks to set it. Nice stick there by Stewart. Gets it across. Comes out to the point. 38. Cross-ice pass over to Newbegin. He tries to line up a one-timer. Not able to. Good stick there by Gibson. Gets it over there. But Johnson keeps it in. And Kaplan pins it up against the board. Kicks it out. Kaplan tries to get it. Takes it out of his own. Good play there by Kaplan. No one for Vegas seems to want the puck. But it comes down, though. Kaplan is still chasing with it. Nice play there. Line change coming up for the Coyotes. A little bit of change here. Paisalini wants to come back around. Back over. Shot saved there by Jakler. Nice low angle shot. Good play there. Nice hard shot by 61. As they came back around, Coyotes got caught chasing with sticks. So about 2:04 left with 8 seconds on the PK. Paisalini and now Schlesinger, Gossage, and shot. Oh, wow, another blocker save there by Jakler. Beard. Paisalini with the puck. He looks to get it. Still with the puck. He's going to go. Nice job there by 88. Catches him off the puck. Verma's out of the box. Beard first to the puck. Gets it up over to Schlesinger. Schlesinger tries to set it. Beard sets it up. Gets it across over to Paisalini. Paisalini gets it back up to the point. Over to Gossage. Swings it across over to Beard. Beard looks. Back to Gossage. Off the boards. Down low to Paisalini. Paisalini carries it around. Schlesinger there. Turner's on. Now for the Coyotes. 1:30 left to play here. Back behind. Schlesinger gets it across. Tries to find Turner. Board pass gets it back up to the far side. Vegas wants to come. They do. Vegas still coming. Gets it to the far side. And Gossage back in past the Beard. 1:13 left. Not enough on Muster on that one. Comes back around. Braden makes the save. And slowly covers it up to maybe eat up some time. And full changes by both teams. Hoffner, Walsh in. Fusatola, Dortch, and Sukit. Off to the left side of Jakler. Face off, comes back over. Vegas is able to keep it in. They try to wrap it down low. 1 minute left here. Yeah, good play there by Walsh. Takes it away. Gets a stick. Deflected. Comes down low. Dortch is going to give chase. Good move there. Forehand, backhand, trying to get it. Fusatola is coming down low. And backhand pass up over. Vegas is trying to make some moves. Touch pass, but Sukit is there. Back up to the point. Over to Hoffner. Hoffner puts a shot. Nice save. Rebound. Nothing there. Dump pass over to Dortch. Dortch carries it back around. Still back behind. 30 seconds left to play here, folks. Promise you tomorrow morning there will be a scoreboard. So don't you worry, Jason London. Don't call me and mess up my mojo. Even though you are my mojo. Down low. Coming back over. 15 seconds left to play here. Walsh turns down low. Walsh takes a hit. Puck still over there. Good stick lift by Walsh. Still battling. 7-7 versus 7. And it comes back up over. 3 seconds left. Coyotes are going to come away here with a game 1 win for Vegas. 4-0. 4-0 win. 53 shots on net for the Coyotes to the 13 of Vegas Knights. Give a shout out to 28 or 29. He played a heck of a game here. Again, Coyotes will play Vegas 2 more times this weekend. Tomorrow morning. I think at 11. So